Hello and welcome to another edition of Fix 64. I'm Darren Hadley, and today we are building kind of a, semi mid-range build. I had one of these Asrock B650i Lightnings and decided to use it. I hope it doesn't cause any problems. Some of you may know that Asrock hasn't been doing very well with the X3D chips. Like, I don't know, no one's saying anything yet, so we don't really know, but I just hope it works with the 9600X. I don't think the 650 have had as many problems as the 8s and the 9800 X3Ds and 9950 X3Ds, etc. So we'll put this together and we'll turn it on. And I love Asrock. They've always made really nice affordable boards. Alrighty. See, we got some cable management ties, some Wi-Fi antennas. I need that little screw for the NVMe, SATA cable, case badge. That's pretty nice. And the manual. I'll see how this case works out, but hopefully it's a simple on the front I/O. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wire it for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but anyway, let's get started. Okay, this board looks like a couple of RGB headers, which probably won't need for this build. Let's see, some fan headers, USB-C. Yeah, it's got everything. It's USB-C 10 gigabits per second, 2.5 gig Ethernet. USB, lots of USB 10 gig here, another 10 gig there, BIOS flashback, and the antenna for the Wi-Fi. Okay, it's one of those that likes to just slide and click. Put the 32 gigabytes of RAM in. I'm gonna slide and click. Let's do the slide and click again. Okay. And now the processor. Kind of like to look for bent pins from the factory just before I start. Doesn't happen often, but it can. And here is our 9600X. Okay. Very nice. Let's see, I'm going to need a smaller screwdriver. Let's install the SSD. Just decided to use that 1 terabyte Samsung that was in another video that I took out of a machine to put a 2 terabyte in. Okay. Okay, SSD installed, processor, RAM, and I think we're ready for the fan. Let's see. Yeah, there's also an M.2 slot in the back, and that's where we would have used that screw. Okay. And I'm going to be using the Thermalright Peerless Assassin 90 SE. The case we're putting it in would only support a cooler going up to 140 millimeters, and most of the Peerless Assassins and all Phantom Spirits and all those are above that, so I had to use the 90 millimeter version. Which I've used in another build and it worked really well. Okay. Alright, I am back. I had a little problem with the CPU cooler and have to RMA it and get another one coming overnight, so I'll finish the install of that tomorrow. For now, I guess we can mount everything and just put in the cooler for very last. Anyway, here's the Thermaltake Core V1. Let's get the sides, top, bottom off. And the front. Very easy. Alright. Now that is a fan. I've got this AGV power supply. This is a nice case for this type of power supply because it's not fully modular, and yeah, it just works out well because it's dual chamber and all the cables can just kind of hide in the, underneath of it. That's kind of why I just used it, because I've had it for a while, haven't really used it in any projects, and decided this would be perfect. I just hope we don't have any issues. I've never had issues with any of these though. Okay. Oh, there's the hole. Alrighty. Now we got a cable mess from hell. Okay. Fortunately, there's no 12 volt 2x6 cable, so we're gonna have to go old fashioned with an adapter. No, I'm really not liking this case. I've already tried several builds in it. First, the graphics cards wouldn't work. That's why I'm using a 4070. Tower coolers won't work except for the 90mm littler ones. So, yeah, I haven't had much luck with this stupid thing. Not a fan. I guess that's why it's 10 years old. But it's a cool little cube. It does have some good things. Alrighty. Okay, let's mount motherboard. And hope I can get the CPU cooler in after. Okay, there we go. Very good. Holes like to line up. Yeah, I should be able to put the cooler in easy enough. It's little. I sorted my screws before I did this. Okay. Hope I'm not missing one. Aha! Found it. 3 hours later. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that looks nice back there. This will be a nice little computer when it's done. Okay, I'm gonna take a few minutes and go through these cables and then I'll be right back. Okay. This one's a bit overkill. USB 3. Boom. Alright. Oh man, no USB-C. Yeah, this is an old case. Okay, which one's the audio? Over there. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to cut that. Okay. There. Yeah, I can. Yeah, if I string that over, then it'll get in the way. Okay, We'll figure out how to do that in a sec. Alright, now for the USB info. Or not USB, for an I/O. Okay. Okay, I'll finish this and then be right back. There's some serious cable management going on. When I mean serious, I'm serious. Let's combine those. Alrighty. And back. It's almost like being some sort of surgeon. Let's make sure the fan can still spin without hitting anything. Okay, I'm gonna really wrap up these PCIe cables. They don't have to be very long. Oh, great, I grabbed a short one. Boom. Okay. Let's see what is next. Alright, next we'll mount these fans as rear exhaust. Have some nice airflow with that huge fan in the front and CPU cooler. And should be awesome. Okay. Okay. Yeah, crap. Oh no, I wanted it that way. Yeah, I was gonna link them together. Okay. Does that even fit? Yeah, it does. Okay. I might have got it done. Well, maybe I should give up tonight. I haven't had the best luck with this build. Just keep running into weird stuff. It's gonna work awesome. Okay. And the last one. Okay. Okay. Now for some more cable management. Sure they're not getting in the way of the CPU. Cool. I will tie those up. Well, apparently our Zotac 5070 has a standard 8-pin. So good, we can get rid of one of those PCIe cables and just run one to it. Perfect. All right, I think we are ready for the CPU cooler finally. I think I will just stop now and do the card when I get that. So, yeah, I believe that's all we have left. Cables are still kind of a mess, but alright, I'll be back. Okay, Amazon brought me my second cooler, and hopefully this one won't be stripped. I've used these coolers a lot, and I've never had a problem before yesterday. So. Alright. Oops. Please work this time. I just hope it flipped up on me once because the threads weren't taking on one side, so I'm hoping it didn't spread any real uneven pressure on the CPU and hurt anything. Luckily, I had only twisted it a couple of times, so I doubt it. Alright, and then last screw, and alright, got those in. I'll just use their included thermal paste. And some will say I put too much, some will say I don't have enough. Okay, please work this time. So far, so good. I like to just do little 3-turn increments. This one seems to be holding, the other one just popped right up several times, so I think this one will be okay. Oop. Okay. Yep. I think we have a solid computer, or cooler, I mean. Okay, and now for the fan. Let's see, I want this to go. I wonder if that'll. Let's see this side. This is the connector side. I'm going the wrong. No, I see. Yeah, I'll have to just do it this way. Okay. Yep. That's fine. And yeah, see, one of the problems with this case is it only takes smaller fans. All they had to do is raise it just a teeny bit and it would accommodate a full-size Peerless Assassin. I tried it last night. These in. I wish this place had a little better light. I cannot see. There we go. And this one. Yeah, get some light down here. I cannot see a thing. There we go. Oop. That was my magnet light. Okay. Okay, this should be good. Okay, so tons of airflow in the front, bringing it all across, exit out the back. I think we are good. And now for the Zotac 4070. This looks like a pretty nice card. Oh wait, I gotta unscrew the back first. This thing kind of just, this plastic piece just pops off, which is cool. Okay. Oh yeah, that's perfect for this size. I'm just hoping the width is okay. It looks like it is. I have had nothing but problems with trying to get a graphics card that actually worked in this. The 50s, 70s, and that I was originally going to put in it. They're just too wide now, even the 2-fan ones. And yeah, this fits perfect. Leave it to last generation. Okay, and then yeah, I think there's 50, 60 Ti's, but you know, I just decided on the 4070. Because I got it for a bit cheaper than a 5060 Ti. So. And it's a really nice card. Alright, it is in there. And this is the part that I left some room. There we go. Okay. Cables kind of look like a mess, but I'm not really very good at cable management. But as long as it's not going into fan blades and everything's kind of tidy, I think it's okay. Alright, time to put it back together and test. So you have clearance for the ports. Oh, it's kind of touchy. Let me shift the graphics card just a tad. Yeah, that's better. plugging in a HDMI or display port. Putting that in the right way, or did I mess up? Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, and now for the sides, the front, and the bottom. I'm gonna turn it upside down and see what kind of fun mess we have down here. There, perfect. And yeah, this one, once I test it and everything and make sure everything's good, I'm going to put this one on eBay, because I have way too many computers and I can barely move in here. And it helps the channel. Because I have so many parts anyway, I don't really need any excess right now. Side panel, good. The graphics card has some clearance between the side and the fans, and perfect exhaust right here. There's plenty of ventilation. Let's see where. Okay. I'm gonna kind of just tighten these a teeny bit. Well, I gotta use that other screwdriver. Just enough, just to sure it's somewhat tight. Okay, now for the other side. Now, if I did have RGB on this, it would be kind of fun. I mean, because it does have a window up here, but it's kind of goofy at the same time. I mean, where are people looking when it's on your desk? Are they looking above, inside it, or are they looking on the side? So, yeah, I just decided to do a blackout build, and it looks pretty good. Sure that's in good. Yes. Okay, sides are on. So the top pin, or the front, I mean. Just snaps back in, and the top. Take the pill off the window. Very good. And as I said, you know, it would have been nice if they would have just had a little, like a ½ inch, maybe a centimeter more of clearance. It would have fit the full-size 120mm Phantom Assassin. Or not Phantom, well, Phantom Spirit or the Peerless Assassin. Heck, why don't they just make one and call it the Phantom Assassin? It's kind of a cool name. The ghost that assassinates. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, looks fine with the window on there. Everything looks clean. I think we are ready to test this bad boy. Okay, here it is. All hooked up. Power on. Yeah, there is a little RGB in there. The graphics card. Looks like the fans are spinning. Okay, here we are in the BIOS. Looks like the DDR5 is running at 5600, so we'll have to turn on some Expo. 32 gigs. Sees it AMD Ryzen 9600X. Very good. Oh yeah, we know the hard drive's working because it boots into Windows Setup. Storage configuration. Samsung. Very good. 1 terabyte. Oh, yep, we got, yay! Right into the Windows setup. Quieted back down. Very nice. I think we have a winner. You know, it's really not a bad computer. A little chunky on the desk, but it, you know, doesn't take up much. Very good. All right. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and can't wait to build another one. See y'all later. Take care.